Make sure to share it out. Boom, boom. We are live. All right. We are live. All right, let's do this. Hello, hello, hello. Julian Robinson here from empoweredpastor.com. And I wanted to jump on to talk a little bit more, continue our discussion a little bit on building business credit. I want to deal with something because we are meeting a lot of people who want to establish a business, start a business, or may have had a business or had a business for a while, and they still have not established business credit. A lot of what they've been doing, of course, is building, using their own money, using their own personal credit for their business, which is something you never really should do. You should use your business credit to fund your business financing to fund your business, so you don't have to worry about it, your personal assets or your personal credit being affected because of the business you're trying to run. So don't run out of money, personal money, for your business when you can actually establish a business financing entity to allow you to fund your business with business assets and continue that process. So because a lot of people do not have business credit already established, then they're learning and they're finding out that you're going to have to build your business credit from the ground up. And it is a process, but it's not a lengthy process, but it is something that you have to make sure that you are pretty diligent about when it comes to building, because you don't want to let this thing slide, okay? So when you're building business credit, one of the first things you're going to have to do, especially with our program that we're teaching now, is you're going to have a funding source or create a building credit using what we call net 30 or vendor accounts. I know most people don't know what in the world a net 30 vendor account is, but I'm going to explain it just a little bit for the purpose of this video, because I want you to be informed on some of the process it's going to take for you to build your business credit. So before you get to the place to where you can go ahead and get a loan for $100,000, $200,000, you have to establish a business credit entity for yourself using your EIN number instead of your social security number. You do not want to establish business credit using your social security number. It's best to use your EIN number so all of those things stay separate. So building business credit should have nothing to do with your personal credit if your personal credit is bad or poor. If it's under 700, under 600, don't worry about your personal credit. Concentrate on building your business credit and get back to your personal credit later. I'm going to show you how. One of the first stages we do when building business credit is get you started with what they call net 30 vendor accounts. Now these are the accounts that will allow you as a new business entity underneath your EIN number to begin to create for you a business credit underneath your business name EIN number. Companies like Uline, Quill, Seton will allow you to create a business credit even though you have no business credit established at all. Because I'm telling you, if you try to go to the bank right now and try to get a business loan using your business credit you have not established yet, you're going to get denied right off the bat, because they're going to see that you have not established any type of business credit. But we can get you there. You follow our program, we can get you there in about 4 to 6 months to where you can go back to the bank. And when you get back to the bank, you'll be able to get the funding or the full credit line that you want to use then. Okay? So the first thing you have to do with these vendor accounts is you open up an account with Uline or Quill and or Seton, and you're gonna have to purchase some stuff that you may or may not want right off the bat. Things like a Uline file cabinets, paper that you have to purchase, Quill office supplies, maybe a furniture, or maybe some ink and toner for your printer, things of that nature. Seton offers signs and labels, hang tags, things of that nature you have to purchase with these accounts in order to build your credit. So what you do is you go to Uline, you go to Quill, you go to Seton, and you purchase maybe about $50 to $100 worth of equipment. Okay, or you to your credit account, okay? And when you get the invoice, you wait till you get the invoice. And once you get the invoice, you begin to pay that money back as soon as possible. Pay all of that money back as soon as possible. The reason why it's called net 30, is because at the moment you receive the invoice, at the moment they begin to deliver your package, you have 30 days to pay off that account or whatever you purchased. That's why we say do not purchase anything over $50 or $100, something you can pay back real fast. So once you're able to do that within those 30 days, this allows you to build your business credit. So you'll have a credit score in the 80s and 90s, business credit score in the 80s and 90s, rather than the 20s, which reflects more of a higher score than you would just not having any credit at all. So let's look at this. Ranging from 0 to about 100 business credit, and familiarize with 500 to 800 in regards to your personal credit. This is business, it's personal. Okay, so once you move up the ranks in these scores here, you'll be able to have you'll start looking a little bit better. My handwriting is bad. That's why my wife did my first stuff. So anyway, let me get back to this. You want to build up your lines of credit using your business credit and under the vendor accounts. And so I'll be doing more videos. I have a little bit more for you on tomorrow or whatever. Until the next video, if you have any questions for me, get in contact with me. Until then, be empowered.